I keep getting the message that there's going to be a shift, or there's already maybe in the midst of a shift that's happening that has to do with hunger. A hunger that is just going to be so undeniable that you have to do something about it. This could be a hunger for some sort of change, a hunger for deepening something in your spiritual path. Maybe this is just some sort of hunger or passion that is for another person. However, whatever this is, Spirit is saying that this hunger is going to be undeniable, that you're going to have to do something about it. So expect that there's going to be some sort of shift in your energy to where you just feel, I feel like I'm supposed to take both of these. Some sort of shift where you just feel very passionate and just have this hunger to want to do more or do something different, or, you know, whatever it may be. But just know, I feel like it's actually going to be an energetic shift where you realize it. You have maybe been waiting on it. For me, I have been feeling like I'm doing a lot of what I need to do to get out of this fear, but there's something that is still holding me back with fear when it comes to going live and doing healing. Basically, what Spirit has showed me a million gazillion times over the past several, probably at least 2.5, 3 years, is that once I start going live and start engaging with the public and doing healing and helping people to evolve and to understand what their chakras do and all of that stuff, once I start doing that, instead of just depending on YouTube to get messages out to people so that we can help the planet as a whole to evolve, I need to get out of that fear and start engaging in the public in different ways, not just with going live and doing and teaching people how to meditate and how to get connected with their chakras and all that stuff, but it's also about getting out and doing things with others. There's many projects that Spirit has showed me that is supposed to happen, and it involves other people that are in my soul family. And 222, those things are starting to come together. So let's see what kind of messages Spirit has for us for the next few days. This will be for anybody who's already aware that they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. I feel like my chair is super crooked right now. I always put my feet up on. There we go. Felt a little bit odd there. Just two. Thank you. How many cards? Alrighty. So a surge of power. This is, the first card is a wave of power, which is talking about some sort of upswing in energy. This could mean a good, like vibrant type of energy. Maybe this is referring to this forceful change that is happening. However, it's going to be some sort of very exciting movement forward, or movement in a new direction, whatever you want to say. But we do also have this need for keeping your energy balanced. So this is not just talking about balancing out between the masculine and feminine, meaning, you know, thinking with your logical thinking as well as your emotions and your intuition and using those together. But this is talking about finding ways and means of keeping your energy at a good, steady balance. Meaning if you're, I don't know. I feel like it's talking about retraining thoughts and staying in this positive, upbeat manner. 3, 4, 5. But I keep getting grounding. That keeps coming to me. But I feel like this sense of when these ideas or thoughts come to you that are of a negative manner, those illusional thoughts, fears, doubts, insecurities, what have you, it's asking to find ways at that moment to ground your energy. So it could just be that you just think about your roots growing down into the earth, or maybe you expand your aura and just sit there in the moment expanding it. Because when you're thinking about doing other things, you get yourself out of those negative thoughts. So they're trying to not just help you to retrain your thoughts, but it's more about retraining. What are you doing with your system? What are you doing with your body when those negative thoughts come? So take it a step deeper. Don't really think about what thoughts you want to change it into, or maybe you should. You'll know. And then, you know, ground your energy in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, it may just be sitting back and 444 observing the sounds that are around you, the different things that you may be feeling energetically and things of that sort, so that clarity can come in and in ways from Spirit that come with that quieting the mind. So, this is a time of feeling a little bit vulnerable. Okay, we do have the coral's wisdom, which is a time of feeling fragile, feeling like if you make one false move or one move that may not be in the direction that's taking you towards your highest path, that you're going to fall. I mean, it's like these fears are being balanced out with the wisdom that's coming, the clarity that's coming, and the vibrant type of feeling. Because I feel like you just know that you know that you know through this energetic shift that is happening. If I put time and energy into said project or situation or what have you, and balance out my emotions and things of that sort, yeah, I may feel a little bit vulnerable. I may feel like 545. I may feel like I'm going to break at any moment. However, I know that this is what is meant for me. I feel that shift in the energy that says it's okay to move forward, or we're going to force you to move forward. So, meaning your higher self, your angels, your guides, your whatever. I felt at some point like I was kind of zoning out from this reading. So, and I actually do not remember what I was just saying. It's so weird. So some of you could be going through energies of listening to the TV or listening to people, and then all of a sudden you don't remember anything that they were saying. You are going through higher dimensions. You're starting to see things highly above what it is that you normally would see. So you're seeing situations, information accurately, meaning you don't have any of the human constraints that are in the way. Your emotions aren't in the way. You aren't just thinking logically, but you're thinking with that balance of the masculine and feminine, the intuition, the emotions, the logic all together. So you're seeing at a perspective that is higher vibrating than most people around you. So if you feel like you're doing that, that is exactly why. That's a good place to be. However, it could be frustrating because sometimes you don't remember what people are saying. However, I know that for most of the time for me, now that I've gone through a lot of learning the language of how spirit speaks to me and the different kind of energies that I feel and things of that sort. Now when things like that happen to me, except for in this reading, obviously, I can still hear what other people are saying and still concentrate on what is happening. I could be in 6 different places at one time, meaning in other dimensions, other, spaces in the astral, and still feel completely focused on what is happening here. So you learn to do that. It becomes something that is just like second nature to you. So a lot of you are feeling like you're being called towards someone, something, a career path, maybe, perhaps, or maybe this is engaging in deepening some sort of connection with spirit or something in your spiritual path. However, again, whatever kind of great work that it is that you're putting into something, because this is a card of great works over a period of time, whatever kind of great work that you've been putting into something or now putting into something, it has to do with a calling. This could also be revolving around a relationship. So if some of you are sitting here thinking, oh, I was talking about a relationship, so this doesn't really resonate with me. No, it could be a soulmate. It could be a twin flame. Some of you could have a karmic connection that you are being called at this time to clear. A karmic means that it has lessons to teach you so that you can get out of and break some sort of cycle or habit. Which cards do I go to? They said one more of these. I did not get that. So transparency is about being honest, genuine, loyal. It's also about being in the present energy and not focusing too much on the future, and definitely not focusing on anything to do with the past. We don't live in the past. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. Well, you may. However, it's about staying focused on the now. What can I do now to change my circumstances, my situation, my whatever? Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. I feel like some of you are just determined to accomplish whatever this is, okay? Or to get whatever this is, that this situation. I don't know how else to say it, but I feel like some of you are just becoming very empowered at this time. So we do have the Courageous Peony, which is talking about a multifaceted type of being. So you, whoever is watching this, is somebody who has multiple gifts, multiple talents, multiple ways of being that are attracting others at this time, or either you need to be sharing this with others at this time. And they're saying, yes, it's right under a wave of power, which is that card that is telling me that there's a major shift in the energy, that you're going to just feel an upswing of energy that makes you want to be passionate, go after, not be passionate, but you become passionate, you become more fiery. I feel a lot of fire energy. However, I also feel that earth energy where we're still grounded. So I don't know exactly what Spirit is trying to show me with this, but I almost get this feeling of, even though I have fire and passion and a hunger for whatever it is that I'm setting out to achieve or to get, I also, it's like, totally got blocked out again. But it's also like this energy of shit. A complete brain fart. 11:01. I have no idea why Spirit keeps doing this to me, but I'm assuming, because normally when things like this happen for me in a reading, it means that you're going through this too. So please tell me down in the comments if you've been experiencing these moments of like, what the hell was I thinking? What the hell was I saying? Things of that sort. Gosh, I don't even know what I was saying. I have no idea, but it's about you being somebody who is very connected with different gifts, different aspects of yourself. I even feel like this is talking about characteristics, not even about talents and abilities and things like that, but this is talking about different characteristics that people are drawn to at this time. Yes, so this upswing in energy is helping you to move forward, get out of this energy of fear, doubt, and insecurity, but it's helping you to move forward in this upswing of energy that is coming to you. So I just feel a deep, deep hunger for something, someone, something, a situation, something of that sort. Some of you feel a little bit homesick. You've been waiting a long time for the ship to come in. Maybe it's a financial situation that you're talking about, but whatever it is, you've been waiting a long time for this ship to come in, 12-12, and you've been at times having this energy of, I just want to quit. I'm just done with it. I'm walking away from this. And maybe you have walked away, and then these other times where you have these upswings in energy. It's almost like Spirit is taking you through that ebb and flow, but you have these upswings of energy where you're just like, nope, I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm tired of my whole entire life saying no, or quitting, or not accomplishing what I set out to accomplish because of fear holding me back. Fuck that. This fear is not holding me back this time. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And so this is where that balance comes in with your energy field, balancing out your energy to where, I'm not going to allow those fears, doubts, and insecurity, or my logical thinking, that masculine way of thinking, to hold me back. But I'm also not going to let my emotions get so deeply involved in it that it holds me back as well, the feminine aspect. But there's going to be balance between the two, and I'm going to make the decision to not quit, to keep moving forward, to not take no for an answer, 13-13, and to use this hunger, this passion, this upswing in energy to my benefit. Some of us have been waiting a really long time for this energy to come. We may have been even praying for it. I know I have been. And I feel like it's because I just needed that extra boost to get out of the fear that I have. So some of you, it may just been that you were so absorbed in some sort of fear that you just been praying like, please just give me this upswing in energy. Give me some sort of new burst of passion, or a fire under my ass. That's what I've been asking for. Give me a fire under my ass, man. Help me to just be forced into doing something, because I know what the rewards are on the other side of it. Not just for me, I'm talking about for everybody else involved. When I work with people on a level of helping them to heal, helping them to get engaged with their chakras, and learning how to communicate with Spirit and all of that stuff, miracles happen in people's lives. I've witnessed it. They've witnessed it. And I know that I am meant to do that so this planet can evolve. And not just saying it's just me. There's thousands of people all around the world that have awakened just like I have, and are going through fears, doubts, and insecurities of using their talents, abilities, those connections that they've deepened with Spirit to help others to deepen their connection with Spirit. It's not just something that we can, maybe some people can just wake up and be like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to teach them that, or what have you. There's some sort of process internally that tells me, and most of you, I don't know if I'm good enough. Why was I chosen to do this? Can't somebody else do it better? I mean, going through all those what ifs, am I enough? All of those things. So many of you this homesick is because you know that you have a talent, a gift, an ability, some sort of something that you're supposed to be sharing with the world, and it's time to do that. And so knowing that you know how to do it is making you a little bit, let's just say, nauseous, so to speak, because I get nauseous sometimes 15 thinking like, man, am I going to get passed up for some sort of blessing because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? And Spirit quickly takes me back to that. Nope, your process is meant to be slow. You're meant to have a bunch of challenges in between your beginning of your journey and the success that comes not at the end, because there's never an end, but towards the end of, you know what I'm saying, guys? It's a process, and you're meant to experience a lot of things so that you can help all of those other people to know that even though you're going to experience this kind of challenge, that kind of challenge, and that kind of challenge, you can get through it like this, or that. And so that's why some of us are feeling a little bit homesick, or like things just aren't turning out the way that they should, or, what have you. So push through, guys, push through no matter what. We do have deep cellular healing. So some of you could be going through some DNA shifts, which could be making you a little bit tired. Anytime we get upgrades to our DNA, it could cause our physical body to go through like a type of shock. So you may be experiencing like tired spells, maybe even spells where you're like really, really energetic and kind of like bipolar with your energy. But you could also be going through the doubts, insecurities, and fears, and then quickly getting into this energy of, why am I fearing? I know that I've got this type of energy. But this is where it comes back to do whatever you can do to adjust your energy field. If you need to work with crystals and sit and lay with them to balance out your energy, go outside and take your socks and shoes off and ground your energy. Smell flowers, guys. Smelling flowers, there is so many benefits to it. It doesn't matter what flower it is. Just using the fragrant as a way of healing yourself or getting connected with the energy of earth. Anytime I connect with earth in any way, getting out and walking in nature, listening to the birds, putting my feet on the ground, just sitting and letting the sun shine in my face, or letting the wind blow through me and clear out energy, it all connects me with a level of oneness that until you start doing so, you don't understand. 1717. And there's multiple levels of oneness, guys. It comes and it goes, and it deepens at some times. And it depends on where you're at and how connected you are and how much you believe and things of that sort. But some of you could be going through some emotional healing too. I don't feel like this is like a lot of like heavy emotions, but it's more of like, okay, I went through the heavy emotions. Now I've just got to clear this energy out. I need to quit holding on to whatever is holding me back. So that's what this energy is. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days, for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? All of these? All of these? I heard no with these. Am I supposed to take any of them? Okay. So walking meditation, just like I was talking about, getting out and connecting with nature and understanding, different levels of oneness and things of that sort, Spirit is trying to let you know that this is so highly important. Even if it's 12 degrees out like it is here today, it's absolutely freezing. I still take my dog for a walk. I still listen to and connect with the energy that is all around me. I'll let the sun shine down on my face if the sun is out, and I'll ask it to upgrade my DNA if it needs to be upgraded. And if it does, then allow that to happen. And then I just absorb the energy. I literally feel energetic sensations coming from the sun or whatever it is that I'm connecting with. Practice makes perfect. It's like it's a process of learning to believe that there's a connection there, learning to trust the connection, just observing it. And then eventually, when you awaken to where your energy centers are functioning and your Kundalini energy is functioning, things of that sort, you feel energy all day long from everybody that you talk to, from anything that you connect with. When you go out and walk in nature, anything that you're thinking of, guess what? You feel that energy. That's my life all day long, every day. And that should be everybody's life. We're meant to connect with things in the spiritual realm, or also in the physical aspect. But what you're really connecting with, those things that you're looking at in the physical aspect, is the energy aspect of it. And so we are energy beings. We are meant to absorb those energies. We are also meant to keep our energy protected from the energies that are unseen. So make sure that you're grounding yourself, putting an aura or a cocoon of protection around your aura or what have you. So a lot of us are coming into learning about traditions, maybe figuring out what kind of traditions reside with you, or, you know, kind of resonate with you and your way of being right now. And what I mean by this is a lot of us grew up probably religious and in churches and things of that sort. Maybe a lot of us have moved away from that. I know I have. However, some of those beliefs I still believe. Some of those traditions I still have kept. It's because they resonate with me for this time being. Doesn't mean that it's not going to change. However, for this time being, there's certain traditions that do resonate with me. 2020, but some of you may be finding that there's things that no longer resonate with you, like Christmas. I absolutely hate celebrating Christmas. Some of you may feel a little bit odd about me saying that, and that's okay. It feels weird to me saying that, but it's not the right reason to celebrate, and it's definitely not Yeshua's birthday. So I have a hard time with it. Every time I celebrate Christmas every year, it becomes like a deeper and deeper understanding of what it is not. And I'm also, though, spirits remind me, Spirit has helped me to process that it's okay to celebrate things. Just what are you really truly celebrating? Make sure that's celebrating things that are accurate. And in this case, Christmas is not something that is accurate. I'm not sure what happened. I just realized a lot of lights. Okay. All of a sudden, the lights were just out. I thought my electric went out, but it wasn't. Anyhow, so learning about what traditions you want to keep and what traditions you want to go away from. This could even be traditions when it comes to working with things in the spiritual realm. So some of you maybe consider yourself as a witch, or some of you shamans, or it could just be that you call yourself somebody that's spiritual or intuitive or whatever it may be. But I feel like there's traditions that even go along with the different practices or different aspects of your journey that you're learning to incorporate into your practice. So for some of you, this is instruments, music, using tones as a way of engaging and connecting with oneness on a deeper level. Some of you, this is like the tradition of sun gazing. I mean, there's a million gazillion things. However, this is a time of, I feel like learning where you fit in, but this is a card of deep accomplishments is what I'm feeling. I don't even know what this card is about, to be honest with you, but I'm feeling like these deep, deep accomplishments or deep senses of where you belong, who you are, what you're meant to be. I feel like that hunger is turning into like this knowledge or this wisdom of who you are, things of that sort. Get up there. 2242, guys. Do you need help? Hold on, guys. Never mind. Okay. Which cards am I supposed to go to? They're asking me to go back to these, so let's see. Guys, if you didn't watch the video for 0 point energy meditation that I did 2 days ago, you might want to go watch that. It is a powerful video, and I'm not just saying that because it's my own. When I go back and watch the videos that I'm told to watch, I don't watch all my videos, guys. I used to when I first started, but I don't now because I would just critique myself and judge myself and things of that sort. But go watch it. When I'm asked to watch a video that I've just made, and it does something for me, I know it will definitely do something for you. So please go watch that. It's probably very important for many of you at this time, especially with the shift in energy that we're going through. Okay, so we have this, I do want to look up this I can't even say it, anonymity card. We do have energies of, let me show you here. Okay, with all three of these cards, I'm instantly feeling that some of you are learning to master the energies that you're feeling. Not just, what am I trying to say? Like the energies between the masculine and the feminine and what's happening in here, your thoughts, and what's happening here in your heart. I feel like you're mastering connection with energies, learning to ride the waves, so to speak. Yes, Spirit say it, and I'm hearing cheering. So you're learning to master riding the waves, not feeling so insecure, just going with the flow, trusting that Spirit is doing all for your highest good is what I am feeling. 2442. This is also a card of choices, though. And I feel like some of us are, really in this space of getting that hunger, that passion for whatever it is that we're going after, whether it be a career path, a business, at something in your spiritual life, opening up a talent, getting connected with a person, some sort of relationship or whatever. You have some sort of choice to make. And what Spirit is saying is they're not wanting you to make this choice alone. They're wanting you to take the time to engage with nature, start paying attention to the different signs and synchronistic things that are happening that are giving you confirmation on what the answer to this choice should be. So music lyrics, repeated numbers, get familiar with what the numbers mean. Look them up on sacred scribes. Look up animal symbolism when you keep seeing a certain animal, and what are you thinking about when you're seeing them. Things like that is what you're supposed to be doing. So Gratitude Rampage is telling me that you're already guaranteed success in whatever it is, okay? I don't know that this is going to resonate with everybody. However, I feel this in my core. Like, I just know that I know that I know. It's still a slow process in a few different areas of my life that I'm trying to succeed in. However, I also know that if I stay grateful, even through the challenges, that those things end up working out. I'm one of those people that I care what other people think about me, but when it comes to like challenges that happen in my life, I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. I shouldn't get mad about it because getting mad does me no good, what have you. However, engaging with people is one of the things that I have to work on, because I still have anger when it comes to people holding my voice back and not letting me speak my truth and shutting me down when I would be sharing something, or telling me that my feelings weren't valid, or, whatever it may be. And so now that's one of the things that I'm really, really, really working on. But anyhow, staying grateful through these challenges is where it's at. It helps you to, it's almost like the more grateful you are, the more connected you stay. Okay. So some of you are realizing that, or this is something that you're learning to master as well. So getting out and connecting with nature, it's came up several times. We have two different cards that are talking about the need for connecting with nature, getting out, sun gazing, drawing down the moon, just grounding your energy or what have you, staying connected with the earth and all that is around you. Yes, they're saying. Okay, guys, I feel like this is where nope, they keep showing me these cards, so let me see. Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, Orville Perot is talking about things returning to us. There's going to be some communication that needs to be had. So for some of you, we have two cards of energy returning to us. This is a card of something you once lost coming back to you. It's also a card of communication. This is also a card of communication and getting things right. Sorting out loose ends and things of that sort is also what I'm getting. And then the fairy who was kissed by the pixies instantly tells me there's an understanding that to achieve that joy, that peace, that happiness, that seeing things differently is needed. Okay, so in the end, all will be well. I am determined. I am unconditional love. Today, I will manifest changes necessary to become a non-judgmental person. This means non-judgmental toward yourself as well. Oh, there's 4 I forgot. I am unconditional love. I am ascending to Christ Consciousness. And on the back, it says, I am purpose. I am willingness. Okay, guys, I hope that you got something out of this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. Let me know down in the comments below what kind of messages you may have received from this video. It only takes a few minutes to make a comment as well as liking this video. That is a way of helping my channel to grow. So I appreciate all of your support. Much love to you guys. Bye.